Hi everybody! So today I'm going to talk about the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10 Grand Finale. If you scroll through uh, trending on Twitter and you look up Drag Race to see what everybody's saying, it's quite a mixed bag. There are people who absolutely loved the final. There are other people who are just maybe not happy with who won, and then there are of course other people like myself who were not happy with the grand finale as a whole. Um, I'm still quite stunned. I cannot believe what a fucking train wreck that was. As a friend of mine said, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. From the moment it began, it kind of constantly went like this. No, it was so bad. First, we had, we were introduced to all the queens. Again, they did their introduction as is tradition at this point, and that was great. That was fine. It was nice seeing them all back, but I did feel like some of the things they were wearing weren't very wow. Like, I mean, it's the grand finale, and I was expecting some really over the top, extravagant things, like, for example, like what Cameron Michaels wore. Oh my god, that dress and that headpiece was stunning, absolutely stunning. And I looked at that and I went, yeah, this is a grand finale outfit. I would also say Asia's outfit, very grand finale, terrific. Aquarius, I wasn't enjoying. It didn't do anything for me, and it looked very similar to the outfit that she created for herself during the last ball on Earth thing that they all raved about, and I didn't understand the praise. Eureka came out, and at first I was like, okay, I like it. I didn't think it was quite a great finale outfit. I thought that the outfit she wore for the season 10 finale, I thought that was actually better. But in this, I thought, okay, it's beautiful. I get it, representing the South. It was very Gone with the Wind, and I was enjoying it. I didn't think it was wow, but I enjoyed it. And then she took off the bottom bit, and I just was like, why? What the fuck? Why was there a reveal? There was no need for that. You're in the top 4. You're already about to perform, so there's absolutely no need to do a reveal to get more attention when everybody's there to see you perform anyway. That was really unnecessary. And the fact that I liked that outfit, and then when she took away the bottom part, I'm like, that was a really boring, underwhelming reveal. I don't get the point of that. I didn't like it. And then, of course, you're left having to lug around this bottom part of your dress, which that's not cute. With the others, the one I was least impressed with was Calorie's outfit. It was just kind of, okay. I mean, I love Calorie, but again, this is the grand finale. Things should be wow. And that was just like, oh, a rainbow dress. Okay. I mean, we've seen the rainbow dress thing done. Kennedy Davenport's done it twice already, for Pete's sake. Then we move on, and we are reintroduced to the season 1 queens minus Tammy Brown. I don't know if that was because Tammy didn't want to do it, or maybe Tammy was busy. I don't know. If you know, let me know. And it was so great to see the queens who started this off returning. I thought that was a really nice touch. But, oh my god, what the fuck was with that makeup? What the hell? I could not believe it. Pork Chop turns around. I'm like, bitch, why are you yellow? And there's one by one, they're turning. Now, most of them were fine. Rebecca Glasscock was still fine. On Gina, looking beautiful as always. And then Akasha turns around, like, oh my god, Akasha's yellow too. What is happening? And I'm talking about their faces, not their outfits. I don't know if it was the lighting wasn't working with their foundation. I don't know if maybe the foundation had oxidized. Something was wrong because it's crazy. Like, they went from season 1 blurry filter to season 10 yellow. I felt like it was Michelle Visage saying to Coco Montrese, you've gone from Doritos to soot. I just didn't understand it. And then they were performing again, and again, all I could see was yellow. And when you saw Akasha and Victoria turn side on, you could see the makeup line right here. They had not gone below the chin. So this was all white. And then all this, you can see the contours, the shading, the everything, but the main colors, not the contour, all that stuff was yellow. They looked like they had jaundice, and it was just like, oh my god, this is quite awkward. Did anybody tell them? Did people know this? Did they let them go on stage like this? I don't know what went wrong. Then of course we have a little other lip sync moment, which was the season 1 queens lip syncing to a RuPaul's song with a season 10 queen. I didn't feel like this was needed. I don't know why you do that. It felt like a waste of time. Like, it was cute, but I didn't understand why it was there. It just seemed like another excuse to vlog a RuPaul song, really. But for the most part, I thought that they were all having a lot of fun and really kind of getting into it. But then there was Jade. Oh, sweet lord. I love Jade. Jade still is one of my favorite contestants from season 1, and who definitely got kicked off too soon. Rebecca Glasscock should have gone home that episode, not her. I will stand by that till the end of time. But there she is on the stage, and she's not lip syncing. Those lips were not moving. She was just moving her outfit, which was lovely. And I know Jade's a dancer, but it's a lip sync. You may not be lip syncing for your life, but you're lip syncing to perform to an audience, and you're not lip syncing. Her lips were not moving at all. She just kept doing it. And then the chorus came, and she did kind of lip sync a couple of words from the chorus, but besides that, that mouth did not move. And I was just like, come on. You are drag queens in the grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race. Your job is to perform and to lip sync, and you're not lip syncing. I could not believe that. And sorry, my camera's shaking because I'm on my bed. That was crazy. I could not believe it. And then all the queens, the top 4 queens come out on stage, and immediately I looked at them and went, she's got to reveal, she's got to reveal, she's got to reveal, and she's got to reveal. I was kind of already disappointed. I'm like, really? They're going with the gimmicks already? It felt like they were trying to upstage Sasha Velour's performance from last season instead of just trying to perform to the audience and RuPaul. And I didn't like that. It didn't feel like they were trying to really just live in the moment. It felt like they just, for some reason, trying to out-viral themselves from Sasha. And the thing is, and I know that there are a few people out there who agree with me, what made Sasha Velour's performance so amazing is mostly because you didn't see it coming. Nobody knew when she got out that she was going to pull off her gloves and rose petals were in her gloves, and she timed it perfectly, and she had a reveal planned for each song, and it was specific to the song, so she had it all figured out. Nobody knew she was going to pull off her wig and there were going to be petals underneath, and you could tell because the moment she did that, everybody was out of their seats going, oh my god! I know, because I was the same. But this, as soon as they walked on the stage, you immediately knew they were going to do a reveal. I mean, come on, Aquaria with the... That was... So then we have the first lip sync of the night, which is between Cameron Michaels and Asia O'Hara. Oh, sweet Asia. Asia. This was sad. This was the epitome of a train wreck. And it wasn't just one train wreck. It kept happening. It was like the first carriage crash and then the second, and it just didn't stop. You could tell when she walked out that the giant boobs, which looked ridiculous, that they were going to be a reveal. And so first she opens up this little compact thing on her hand, on her arm, and obviously butterflies were meant to come out. Butterflies didn't come out. They kind of just sat there. And then she's throwing her arm trying to make them come out, and they just end up on the floor. And then she's breaking off one breast and trying to make butterflies come out of that, and she's just throwing an empty cone in the air. And you're just kind of like, stop now. Just stop and perform the song. But no, she goes for the other breast, and again, nothing happens, so she's just throwing an empty cone in the air. And then they show the season 10 queens in the audience just looking at there like, is this really happening? Oh boy. And then she just still doesn't stop. She goes for the one on the other wrist, and then you just see these poor little butterflies on the stage like, la 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 la. It's, oh, you're just like, please, Asia, stop, give up now. Just forget the frickin' butterflies and perform the song. And while I think that was a horrible performance, my heart breaks for Asia, because you could see in her face she was embarrassed and disappointed, especially by the end of it. It was a no-brainer that Cameron was going to win, not to mention I did like Cameron's reveal better because it wasn't, I'm going to just do something over the top. I felt the outfit really went well with the song. And of course, the first outfit's understated and the second one is really wow and really works with the song, and it was well timed. And she really performed it, and she performed it to the audience, and therefore it was a better lip sync. But those butterflies did not help Asia at all. I feel bad for her. I don't think she deserves hate. She's already posted a thing on Twitter where she did plan this, rehearse it. She was with professionals to make sure that everything was fine, that no animals were harmed. But shit happens, and you know what? It's probably not wise to be working with live creatures because unexpected things will happen. Like nothing happening. Then we have Eureka versus Aquaria. I'm still quite furious that it was a double save. And I don't agree with anybody saying, oh, how could you not pick it as a double save? Easy. It's the grand finale. What the fuck is the point on having 3 people duke it out? It's just stupid. Just let 2 people do it, then the final 2, and you pick a winner. Don't go and save people in the final 4. That does not make any sense. That was stupid. I personally did not like this lip sync at all. Eureka was like the nesting doll of reveals. It was like a reveal within a reveal within a reveal. It just kind of kept going. And I felt that was distracting because she was so busy revealing more outfits that she wasn't really performing the song. And because of the first bit with all the purple, you couldn't really see her mouth. It was kind of blocking her. So it's a lip sync. To quote RuPaul, we need to see your lips. And Aquaria gets rid of that first thing, and then I'm like, oh, that's it? Okay. I found Aquaria to be quite manic in that particular lip sync. It was, again, so busy doing flips and cartwheels and this and that I'm just like, stop and just perform the song. I don't feel like any of them were really embodying the song, and every time there was a reveal, I didn't feel that they were well timed, and every time that somebody did a stunt, it also didn't feel well timed. Aquaria also forgot the lyrics both times. I did notice that anytime there were a few times where she was doing a reveal or a split or something like that, as she was doing it, her lips weren't moving. So you cannot tell me that that should have been a double save. It's a lip sync for your life, and you weren't lip syncing because you're so focused on doing these stunts that you're not doing the one thing that is in the job description. So I do not at all remotely agree with the double save. Then you've got Cameron, Eureka, and Aquaria duking it out. I loved Cameron's outfit. I'm glad Eureka didn't do another reveal. I liked Aquaria's outfit more in this one, and I would say that her outfit and the pyrotechnics and the props that she had worked better with this song and were better timed. So it was an improvement from the previous one. But again, Eureka didn't know the words. And people can be crying, la 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 la. I said, but most of the time, I'm watching her lips so closely, and a lot of the time it just looks like she's mumbling. It doesn't actually look like she's lip syncing the words. And then again, anytime she did a split or twerking or anything like that, she was so focused on that particular thing that she was not lip syncing. The mouth didn't move. Again, I found Aquaria was just being a bit too manic, and I just wish that they had, both of them, had stopped trying to outdo each other with crazy stunts on, like, it was like they were both trying to see who could get the most attention instead of just performing the song. And Cameron, I felt in both cases, was performing the song. He didn't matter if he was doing a split or whipping his hair around, he was still mouthing the words as he did it. And his little reveal, while it was understated, I thought the outfit looked amazing, and that little reveal was again well timed. I don't feel Aquaria should have won. I do feel that it went to Cameron just because I feel Cameron really performed the song and performed it to everyone. And in both cases, she used every inch of that stage. And it really felt like a performance, whereas the other ones, it felt like everybody was focusing on a gimmick or what could they do that was going to make them a viral sensation. Just by the end of it, I was really disappointed. For me, it was just an insane case of disaster upon disaster and a lot of people showboating. And I thought that Drag Race was better than that. Me as a fan, and this, I'm not speaking for other people, I'm only speaking for myself. This is my channel, so these are just my opinions. And I don't expect anybody to agree with me. If you love Drag Race and you watch this and you were living your life and you were having the time of your life and you're gonna go and watch it 50 more times tonight, I'm so glad for you. Go do it. And you know what? Every time they're playing a song, crank that shit up, go to town. You have my full support. You don't need it and you didn't ask for it, but you got it, and I'm totally down for all of you. This is just how I feel, and for me, I was really disappointed. I expected more. I expected better. I'm blaming Sasha Velour because you made them do this. God damn you and the pedals. I mean, the pedals are fucking fierce. I mean, I still, every time I watch it, I'm like, oh my god, I go crazy. This, I was going crazy, and it's just like, stop it, stop, just, oh god, make it stop. It was tragic. It was tragic. I just wanted them to perform and perform it great. I didn't need theatrics. I'm not there to see Cirque du Soleil. I don't need crazy reveals. I just want them to lip sync. And because last I checked, that was the criteria. And so out of that, for me, I felt Cameron won because his lip syncs were on point. I also, not that this matters, but I thought it was funny because this is as far as I can remember, this is the only time they've ever used a lip sync song twice. That was not a RuPaul song, because they will use any RuPaul song, you know, as quick as can be, probably because it's the easiest thing to get the rights to, because they're RuPaul songs. But, I don't remember another time where I've heard a lip sync song used more than once, because Nasty by Janet Jackson was used in All Stars 1, and that was Rujubee versus Latrilla. And so I was just surprised to see it again. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not. I think it was a great song. Great choice. Had a lot of fun watching Cameron perform to it, not so much watching Asia struggle with the butterflies. The butterfly effect has a new meaning now. Yeah, I was just surprised that they used the same song twice. Huh, interesting. I still love RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, whenever the queens tour and come here to Australia, I go see them if I can afford it. I love it. I love supporting the show. I love supporting drag. But, you know, the show is just moving so far and making such strides. And for me, this was the second worst season I have watched. I felt it was, for the most part, kind of lackluster and underwhelming. And instead of having fun watching it, I was either watching queens getting into ridiculous cat fights for no reason, there was so much drama, or I was watching people showboating and getting praised for showboating instead of kind of just doing the job. And it's kind of sad. I suppose part of it is just like, when you raise the bar so high, the audience in turn starts to have higher expectations. So I suppose for me, after last season, which was so terrific, the expectations were raised quite high. So I didn't feel that this season even came close to meeting those expectations. It had a couple moments that was like, but aside from that, I was not happy, and the grand finale just put the final nail in the coffin. No, didn't like it. Did not like it at all. So that's it. That's me. I've said my piece, and now I'm going to piss off, because God knows people don't want to keep hearing me talk about this. Please remember that I'm not here to hate on Drag Race. Please, it's my number one. It's one of my favorite obsessions. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race every freaking day. It's practically my religion. I love drag. I love drag queens. Drag queens really do make the world go round. It's becoming quite more literal as the years go by. So it's just little opinions, so there is no need to be hating and getting nasty, because there are plenty of people I don't agree with, and I don't get hateful or nasty with them. Just giving a review on my channel, which is what I do. It's my thing. But for those who enjoyed the grand finale, I'm very happy for you, and you should probably go and watch it again and again and again and again, at least until we get All Stars 4 and Drag Race season 11. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I have actually heard who is going to be on season 11, and for the most part, I'm pretty excited. Really good selection, one or two that I'm just like, oh, okay. So I think season 4, based on what I've heard about what little tricks RuPaul has up his sleeve for that season, I think it'll improve on some things that a lot of us had issues with from last season, and I think we're gonna be in for a lot of fun. But that's it for me. I'm done stopping talking for the night. Thank you for dropping by, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.